Coming up, a Week 1 matchup we couldn't have scripted any better. It's Sam Darnold's first game in a Carolina uniform, and he'll face the team that traded him in the offseason. It's the Jets and the Panthers. Next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the New York Jets. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, so happy to be with you to kick off this much-anticipated 2021 season. With me in the booth as we begin our sixth season together is, of course, Charles Davis. And, CD, so much to watch for coming up. What are you keeping an eye on?
Well, Brandon, I'm ecstatic to be back with you, of course, and we've got a good one right here out of the gates. I'm interested in seeing some of the changes in 2021. Running backs and wideouts, even linebackers wearing single-digit numbers. But even more than that, I want to see the changes defenses have made, because last year we averaged 49.6 points per game. That's the highest ever by 3 full points. Can these defenses make an adjustment and start to catch up?
Yeah, passer rating, CD, an all-time high. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panther offense ready to go for their first possession. And at the helm, you see him in his first year in Carolina after 3 with the Jets. It's Sam Darnold.
Many people put stock in a quarterback's record as a starter, and Sam Darnold just 13-25. So many think that he's not...
Darnold on first down. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Jamie and Sherwood there to make the stop. On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first. A shotgun snap for Darnold. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's Darnold. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be 2nd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Darnold to the end zone, but it's incomplete. And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And it's scooped up by the Jets. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
Let's chat, CD, about this Carolina team as they bring their offense back out. They do have Christian McCaffrey back. Remember, he was limited to 3 games last year with injury. They have a new quarterback.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! DJ Moore, 64 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
So Sam Darnold, not really known for having the strongest arm in the NFL, but he certainly laid that one out there.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Extra point up and through.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Carter now on the return. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down. Hassan Reddick just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Wilson. Hard throw, incomplete. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. The last possession, these guys were able to... Now they'll have a chance. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Jets offense, as they come out here, Charles, you know, this has been a tough stretch for the Jets and their fans. It's been now 10 seasons without a playoff appearance, the longest active drought in the NFL, and last season, CD, they were just 2-14.
Hard to believe, isn't it? And I know that for those huge fans that they have there, that base that they have.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Nice play there by Brian Burns, chasing down a quarterback in the pocket. He had 16.5 sacks in his first 2 years in the league, including 9 in 2020.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. Johnson's got it complete. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. There's Wilson to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look.
Darnold from the gun. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. It's Shaq Lawson who worked his way in there to get him down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Back to throw, Darnold. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
And here's Joseph Charlton now. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
7 yards there on the first down screen play. From the 29, Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold.
That's caught. It's Shi Smith.
And he goes out right around the 39.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
The Jets going to take over now late in this first half, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. On the screen, this is Coleman. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And that one tied 10-10 as they've gone to the break. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. Carson Wentz has thrown a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. Anthony Miller, a touchdown reception. On now to a look at the next-gen stats for the Jets in that first half, and this tells a story right here. As a unit, negative yards passing through 2 quarters of play. That is something you almost never see. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, we get a look at their numbers on the ground in that first half, as they'll be looking to rev things up here in a tie ball game.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback.
Let's go.
The Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter.
Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. It's a run by Coleman to start the third quarter. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
And some space here. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. That good for 19 and a first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now we've got whistles, and the man slow to get up here is Jones. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snap.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
To throw is Darnold.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The safety Marcus May in there on the coverage. Now it's Darnold. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Jets set to take the field. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. From the 35 on second down, Wilson, and he fires one incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and now it's third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he fires one, but incomplete. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is taken around the 12. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what? On 1st and 10, Darnold. Smith catches left side. 7 yards the pickup there. 3 yards remain for second down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Darnold now to throw. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with second down coming up. Now Darnold. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to checking down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Draw play, Darnold giving to McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 4-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. And he'll be brought down right at the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Giovanni Ricci punching it in from a yard away. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Wilson. He gets this one to Johnson. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now Wilson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
A little juke. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give, and he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now Anderson is slow to get up. Staying down after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
His kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. So here's Wilson and the Jets.
Down by 10, 55 seconds remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. Throwing now is Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wilson. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Here's Wilson. And that's complete to Croft. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Wilson to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Brian Burns in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
This is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Carolina, that'll be a happy locker room.